Can't play a big enough honky tonk. Can't find a whiskey glass that's quite tall enough. Or that extra view in my old truck. 'Cause I'm restless, baby. If I had the perfect woman, I'd want twins. Can't get enough ink under my skin. I burn the cotton when my smokes are all through. Can't kick enough ass in these old boots. 'Cause I'm restless, I'm sleepless on this quest I must go. Out here searching for something, what it is I don't know. Might have to find it under my headstone. 'Cause I'm restless and I won't rest till the restless is gone, yeah. Can't ride enough miles in that old bus. Ain't a man in Charles that I ain't cussed, boss. I broke the law until it's plumb busted up. How high is heaven? I hope it's high enough. 'Cause I'm restless, I'm sleepless on this quest I must go. Out here searching for something, what it is I don't know. Might have to find it under my headstone. Yeah, I'll keep rolling like a rolling stone. Yeah, I'm restless and I won't rest till the restless is gone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm restless, I'm sleepless on this quest I must go. Out here searching for something, what it is I don't know. Might have to find it under my headstone. 'Cause I'm restless and I won't rest till the restless is gone, yeah.
Live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar in the studio with Old Dixie Wrecked, and that was Restless from Blackberry Smoke. All right, so we have a spokesman for the group, and it was by default. Isn't that right, Timmer?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, so first thing I have to ask is about the name of this group. That Old Dixie Wrecked. Any explanation for that?
Well, to be honest, there's a play on words there that we probably won't talk about on the radio.
Oh, it's one of those private joke moments, I guess.
Yeah, kind of like, yeah. But yeah, we do. I mean, we kind of take old songs and we wreck them up a little bit. And think about Old Dixie Wreck. It's
Okay.
It is what it is.
I could definitely see
and
that.
I didn't think of it. That guy over there in the corner, Ted, our singer, he's the one that.
So that's where that's you thought of that whole name over there?
Well, I had help.
All right, so tell us about the group. How long have y'all been together? I mean, I know that many groups go through several incarnations of themselves. So tell me about this core four. How long have y'all been together?
Okay, well, the core four, actually, Old Dixie Wreck has been together. This has been a couple 3-year project
3 years,
for us.
okay.
I mean, Ben came to us here, about 8 months, 9 months ago? Yeah, about something like that, almost a year ago. Me and Steve and Ted, we've been playing together for 20 years.
Oh, my
in
gosh.
Several different projects. But, we've always been, it's always been pretty much us. And Steve here's played in a couple real good bands, with some guys that he played with all his life. And he was with a band called Bone Jelly for quite a long time.
Oh, wow.
And they had a really good following. Just things kind of fell apart on that. And me and Ted was in a band called Hogleg. And Ben's been in
about a bazillion bands.
Yeah, he's done a lot. Ben likes to stay a little bit busier than the rest of us. Ben's got a couple projects going right now.
Oh, my gosh.
He's always doing
He doesn't ever want to go home.
No,
music whore.
he is. He is. He runs the countryside all the time, and
Does a lot of promotion.
he does
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
A lot of
yeah.
promotions, okay.
But Old Dixie Wreck has been a project for about 3 years now.
Well, that's great. Don't you think that? And Ted, you can chime in on this too. You know, when you play music, it's like even though some of those projects go away, it's like you build on that to make different and better projects, doesn't it?
Well, we're an old rock band, actually. I mean, honestly, us three here, we played it, and all of a sudden everybody says, man, y'all really need to start playing some country, you know, and then the red dirt country started coming around, and we kind of...
So it's kind of like rockin' country.
We're a rock band.
Everything
We're a
we
rock
end up playing
band.
ends up turning into red dirt metal because everyone says, well, your rock and roll sounds like country, but no, your country sounds more like heavy metal. We can't figure out what you are.
Well, that's okay. It's like, you know what? If you don't have a label, that's probably a good thing. You know, they find a place for you to be, and then you're there.
Honestly, I think we're a real sellable band because we can play about any venue. We can play.
You can
we
play
could
rock.
a hard rock show if we wanted to. We could play a full-on country bunking show, whatever you want to call it.
Wait a minute.
We can do. I mean, you know, we can do it. I mean, honestly, I think we could play about any venue we wanted to because we have a large variety.
Okay,
of
but what's
music.
your favorite, Timmer? Remember you're on a country radio station,
honestly,
right?
I love Red Dirt Country. It's a new thing for me, but I love playing it.
Yeah.
And I always kind of thought, you know, well, that wouldn't be that challenging. But let me tell you something: learning how to play lead country guitar
Yeah.
has been a challenge, man.
It's tough, isn't it?
has. Oh yeah, man. And, I mean, growing up, one of my big influences when I was a little kid was like Roy Clark, you know. So,
Oh yeah, that guitar picking. Oh my
man,
gosh,
he's-
yeah.
Yeah, so he's awesome.
Hey, that was my
and-
favorite part of Hee Haw was watching him play the guitar. That's amazing.
Yeah,
See, I'm talking about Hee Haw. I think you and I are the only ones in the room that know what that is.
Oh no, we're all there. Me and him's like 2 weeks apart, and Ted's a little ways behind us, and Ben's older than we.
Oh,
are,
okay,
yeah.
good. So everybody knows
we're
Hee
all on
Haw.
the same page about Hee Haw, man. Matter of fact, sucks about Buck Owens. I know he
yeah.
just passed away. Man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But no, I mean, we have influences from all different areas. Like I said, you asked me
played
who
it all.
my favorite guitar
Yeah.
player when I was a kid was Roy Clark, but I love Joe Satriani. You know, so I mean, I love music, and
Hey, and that's really the most important thing,
and-
isn't it?
we're happy that we get to play in this project. I mean, it's just I called these guys up. I said, man, I want to do something different. Let's try some red dirt rockin' country, and let's see what happens with it. And man, we've pretty well took off. We play a lot of places. We stay pretty busy a lot of the time.
Hey, you
So,
can't beat pretty
yeah,
busy in the
yeah,
music business,
yeah.
you know, because it just takes that long. You have to pull that microphone around because nobody can hear you. But silly microphones.
I was just going to say, when we played rock and roll, they were saying, play more country. Now that we're playing more country, they're like, play more rock and roll. I'm like, okay,
Well,
you know.
And that works perfectly for you
people on
guys.
Here, you know? But also, it
Try and
makes it
find
real
balance,
well with
Danielson.
classic rock, red dirt. And if you're, throwing in some classic rock,
Yeah.
it's really working well for us. So.
Perfect. That
Yeah,
sounds perfect.
We'll just keep plugging.
I'm kind of glad that we switched that microphone around to you. It's Steve Circles. And I want to ask about the song that we're fixing to hear, All Alone. This is a song that you wrote. Is it something that you wrote recently?
This song was wrote probably
Talking to that microphone.
a long time ago, about 1998.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the same guys he was telling me Timmer said that I played with, Bone Jelly. We had an older band called Cold Shot. There was a couple of versions of that, like you were saying. There's
Sure.
so many versions of it. But that's when that song was wrote back in those days. So that's been a long time ago.
A long time ago, more when you were on the rock side
Exactly.
than on the country.
Yeah.
Now, isn't it interesting that songs that you write, even with a rock and roll band, are songs that will translate to country audiences?
Right.
Isn't that interesting?
I've always been a fond of ballads and stuff like that.
Oh,
I'm
me
an
too.
old 80s metal ballad head, I guess you should say.
Sure.
Yeah. I just always like stuff like that.
All right. Well, I'm excited to hear it. The song is called All Alone. It's written by Steve Circles. It's Old Dixie Wrecked on K-Law 101. Whenever you guys are ready, go right ahead and play.
Okay.
my spirit, my body, my soul. I try so hard, Lord, to try to believe. Don't know what I did, Lord, to make her leave. No, I don't. I'm all alone for a long time. That's my story, that's my song. All alone for a long time. That's my story, that's my song. Walking around the house, nothing to eat. Lord, I can't afford to put shoes on my feet. It's a long, cold winter, you're warm and fine. I'm cold and hungry and my sanity is on the line. And I said I'm all alone for a long time. That's my story, that's my song. All alone for a long time. That's my story, that's my song. Poverty stricken, this song's true. Lord, I didn't know a man could be so blue. Life's in the gutter, don't know what to do. You are my girl, my life, I can't live without you. I'm all alone for a long time. That's my story, that's my song. All alone for a long time. It's my story, that's my song. I'm all alone for a long time. That's my story, that's my song. All alone for a long time. That's my story, that's my